Yo, what's up guys? Too Sleek back with another video. In today's video, we're going to be doing a tier list on all of the VR games I've played. So if you haven't already, please consider liking and subscribing so you can help me reach my goal of 10k subscribers. And also at 10k subscribers, we're going to be doing a $25 MetaQuest gift card giveaway. So if you want to be entered in that, join the Discord and yeah, you can basically have a chance at winning the gift card. So without further ado, let's hop straight into the video. Alright, so first up we have Big Scary. Now as you can already probably tell, it's a scary game if you haven't played it already. This is a very fun game. Me and my cousin and my friends, we used to always play this game when we would get home from school. And it's just like a very well put together game. There's not really many bugs and it's not too scary. So if you're like super scared of scary games, it's like a good scary game to play. It's not like too scary for anybody. So I would honestly probably rate this a tier game. Alright, so now we're on to Animal Company. Animal Company is like sort of a newer game. It's another scary game and I wouldn't say it's too scary either. It can be scary though when you're getting chased down by like big monsters. So what you do is you kind of like collect collectibles and you kind of like sell them to get more things like flashlights, shotguns, tablets, grenades, Hulk gloves, and stuff like that. So yeah, I would probably say this is another A tier game. It's a very good game and I would probably say it's a little bit worse than Big Scary in my opinion, but yeah, let's just get on to the next one. So now we have Bait VR. Bait VR is a very good fishing game. I would say it's a pretty fun game if you like fishing. So you kind of like just fish around for different types of fish. I would say it's a pretty well put together game. So I would just probably put this in B tier just because it's not really a competitive game nor like more interactive. All you do is just like fish. It's an alright game. Now we have Batman Arkham Shadow. This is a very realistic game. I played this for countless hours and it's a very good game. You can fly around as Batman, you can rescue people, you can do some like crazy things that you can't do in other VR games. You can like fight people. It's a very well put together game as well. So I'm gonna have to put this in S tier. This is a very well put together game and if you haven't already tried it out, you should definitely try it out. It does cost around like $20 I think, maybe even $30, but like if you want to try this game out, go right ahead. It's a very good game. Alright, now we have Beat Saber. Beat Saber is a very classic game. I would say it's probably an alright game. It's not the best game. It's like swinging your arms around and you're hitting like dice and you have to hit them in certain directions to complete the task or like the music or the song or whatever. So I'd probably say it's a C tier. I mean, it's a classic, but it's not my favorite, so let's just get on to the next one. Now we have Creed Rise to Glory. Creed Rise to Glory, I've never really played the actual game. I've only played the demo, so I don't really know much about the game, but all I know about it is that you punch and you fight, like box, and it looks pretty fun. So if I ever get the chance to buy the actual game, I'm probably gonna buy it, and then I'll be able to actually give my opinion on it. But just from the demo, I would say it's probably in the B tier section. I'd probably put it a little bit above Bait. So yeah, let's just get on to the next one. Now we have Gym Class. This is a very fun game. I love playing this game on like weekends and just like basketball season, just because it has baseball, basketball, football, and yeah, it's just like a very fun game to play. If you like sports, this is your go-to game, and there's not much more to say about it. I'm just gonna put this in S tier because this is a very fun game in my opinion. And if you want to try it out for yourself, if you haven't already, go try it out. Now we have the famous Gorilla Tag. This is the OG game that basically got everybody VRs. This, without a doubt, is a S tier game. This is probably the best game that has ever been released on VR to this day. This game literally started my YouTube channel and will continue to grow my YouTube channel. And yeah, this is just the best game in my opinion. Monkeyverse is another pretty good game. It's a fan game technically. Elliot VR made this. It's a pretty good game, I'm not gonna lie. So shout out to Elliot. This is a very good game. I'm gonna put this in A tier. It has like different game modes you can play, like Only Up, Prop Hunt, stuff like that. So let's just move on to the next one. Now we have Mutants.
formerly known as Lab Monkey. This is another scary game, although it's pretty scary. It's not that scary, but yeah, if you want to have a very fun game to play with your friends, this is another game for you. I'm gonna put this as an A tier. It's another very well put together game, and you should definitely try it out if you haven't. Now we have Rec Room. Rec Room's another classic game that I used to play with my friends every day after school, and now it's kind of fallen off. But I would say it's an alright game, so I'm gonna put this in B tier. There's not really much more to say about it, so yeah, let's just go on to the next one. NoClip VR is a very scary game in my opinion. I haven't really played it much, but from what I've seen when I play it, it's a very, very good game. I used to play this with my cousin, and we would play this until we were super scared and we just couldn't handle getting jump scared. This game is pretty fun to play with your friends, and I'd probably put this in C tier just because I'm not really familiar with it. I've only played it a couple times, but yeah, let's just get into Orion Drift. Orion Drift is another amazing game. This is super hard to choose between Gorilla Tag and Orion Drift, but I think I'm gonna have to put Orion Drift below Gorilla Tag just because it is sort of a newer game, but this could someday take over #1 throne. So I have to put this in S tier. Now we have Penguin Paradise. This is a sort of an older game, not really too old, but I've played this for probably about 2 years now. This is made by Sava, so shout out Sava. This is a very fun game. This game has freeze tag, horror game mode, and other things. It's very fun to play, and you should definitely check it out if you haven't. So I think I'm gonna have to put this in B tier, just a little bit above Creed Rise to Glory, just because I feel like it's better than Creed. Now we have Population 1. This game's technically the Call of Duty of VR, and it's very, very realistic, so I'm gonna have to put this in A tier. So now we have Scary Baboon. Scary Baboon is probably the scariest VR game I have ever played, just because the jump scares are insanely loud, and even with your friends playing with you, this is the scariest game in my opinion. Besides the point that it's a super scary game, because I don't like scary games, this is definitely an S tier, and you should definitely check this game out. Alright guys, now we have Roblox VR. In my opinion, Roblox VR is kind of horrid, so I'm gonna have to put this in D tier, and there's not really much explaining to do just because of how bad it is on VR. Now we have Yeeps VR. Yeeps VR is a very fun game. It's just like Minecraft, but in VR. You can build houses, and you can make just things that you wouldn't be able to do in other VR games. So this is definitely an S tier. Now we have VR Chat. This is basically for like people who like role playing, and that's not really my cup of tea, so I'm gonna have to put this in D tier. Now we have The Climb. The Climb is another D tier game, unless you just like climbing, which that's not really my cup of tea either, so I'm gonna have to put The Climb in D tier. Now we have Skelly. This game's pretty fun. Fizzy made this game, shout out Fizzy, and this is a very good fan game, I'm not gonna lie, so I'm gonna have to put this in B tier. And this is my tier list for all of the VR games that I have played. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. This video did take forever to edit, so if you please could subscribe, that would help me out. So see you all in the next video. Peace.